Chapter 3 of Fortnite is known as one of the worst chapters of Fortnite ever, but I really enjoyed this chapter and I think it's amazing, and here's why. First of all, Chapter 3 Season 1 is actually Fortnite's third prime, and Chapter 3 Season 1 is also known as the 11th best season of Fortnite. And Chapter 3 Season 1 had so many updates. It had the Spider-Man web shooters, it had such a good battle pass, and it had a Winterfest with the Winterfest cabin coming back after 2 years, and then we had Sergeant Winters. He would just drive all around the map and you could kill him for some presents and stuff. He would also throw peasants, I think, at you, and it was such a good season. We also had the weather update where there would be lightning and tornadoes. Tornadoes and lightning, they're now gone. I think they vaulted tornadoes from the game during that season because there was some kind of huge glitch with it. I don't really know what the hell that glitch was, but they did remove it that season, which was very unfortunate. They did bring back Tilted Towers by the mid-season update, and right when that season started, it also brought back Shifty Shaft and Greasy Glove, which everybody loved. It also had Clombo, which I miss so much. You could throw clomberries and he would eat it. You could also kill him, but that was impossible. Every single shot you shoot it at him, it would only deal 1 damage. He had probably infinity health. I don't know. Nobody ever could actually defeat him. We also got Covert Cavern as a new mid-season PY where Gunner was a boss. Gunner was actually a IO member, and you could kill him for a mythic Stinger SMG, and then there was also a vault down there. It was such a good PY, and I miss it so much. Moving on to Chapter 3 Season 2 Resistance. This season is known as the 23rd best season, and it's super underrated in my opinion. I'm just gonna throw this out there. This season, Chapter 3 Season 2, is such a good season. It's not better than Season 1, but it's still an amazing season, and it's so underrated. Almost everybody has just forgotten about this season, doesn't even know it exists, and it's so underrated. It's good, but it's so forgettable. Nobody remembers and nobody talks about it. This season started on March 20th, 2022, and it started off with some couple new PYs that had the IO drill, and Dr. Sloan came back as a boss. I'm pretty sure Gunner was still a boss somewhere. I don't really know. Maybe he was still a boss on Covert Cavern. I honestly forgot. But yeah, this season was basically just a war season where at the start of the season, the 7 had not that much land, and then the IO had 3/4 of the map, and then each update there would be a new war, and week 1 there would be a war at the Daily Bugle, and then week 2 over at Coney Crossroads, and then week 3 over at Tilted Towers, and then Tilted Towers got destroyed. The battle pass this season was also super good. I really did like it. It had Doctor Strange, it had the Imagined Origin, it also had Prowler, which was the secret skin. We also did get some Star Wars content this season. We got Luke Skywalker as a skin, and then we also got lightsabers back, and E11 blasters was actually the first time that got added this season. E11 blasters actually got introduced in Season 2 of Chapter 3, which was very good. I really like how they just finally got some new Star Wars weapons and mythics and stuff. And then we got the final storyline PY, which was the Collider. This Collider was the Doomsday device that Midas made back in Chapter 2 Season 2. Instead, this is made by Dr. Sloan, and it's not that the same as the old Doomsday device. But yeah, this is basically known as a Doomsday device, even though it's not really the one from Chapter 2 Season 2. And this season ended off with a huge live event called Collision, which made landfall on June 4th. And we basically were on the moon with the Seven, where we were in that Mega Team robot. And the Paradigm came back. She was the pilot and we were the co-pilot, so we had to pilot with her. It was super cool. We just had to shoot and everything, and it was such a cool live event. I really liked it. And also, this is the last storyline live event we ever got in Fortnite. After that, we would just get Metaverse live events. Moving on to Chapter 3 Season 3 Vibe, and this season started on June 5th, 2022, and it's actually known as one of the worst seasons ever in Fortnite history. In my opinion, this season is goated. I loved this season with all of my heart. It was so good. But let's go over the season one by one. First of all, the Battle Pass. This Battle Pass had Darth Vader. A lot of people just say Darth Vader carried this season. I don't really think it did. But a lot of people this season is kind of memorable just because of Darth Vader and stuff. But the Battle Pass was super, it was honestly mid. It was super mid in my opinion. It had like this Malik guy, and then Darth Vader, and then like just a couple random skins that I didn't really get. Honestly, the only thing bad about this season was the Battle Pass. I don't know why, but this Battle Pass, it was just full of weird random skins that nobody really wears anymore. The only skin I like is Darth Vader and Eevee, which was the tier 1 skin, and then Indiana Jones was the secret skin. We also got another Star Wars update this season. This time there was a new lightsaber added to Fortnite. It was the Darth Vader lightsaber. You could actually throw it now, and it was absolutely insane. It was so OP. You had to eliminate the Darth Vader boss to get it. It was super. Honestly, it was a very nice lightsaber. That it had new mechanics and stuff. Now this season was also centered around summer and stuff. And this season's summer event, it was in 2022. So 2022 summer event was actually called No Sweat Summer, which is known as one of the worst summer events ever. Again, I don't really see that. I actually did really enjoy this summer. I know it was disappointing. We were supposed to get like skateboards and a concert and stuff, and we didn't get that. But we still got a ton of new skins, map changes. For once, we never got summer map changes for any single summer event. But this time, this summer event is probably the last summer event where we got map changes and actual content. This summer event definitely did give a lot of summer vibes, I would say. Even though it was kind of lacking, I still kind of enjoyed it because it did introduce some content, new items, new weapons, and a lot of other stuff that I really did like. So yeah. And then I guess the final major update of this season was the Dragon Ball collab, where we got our first mini pass, where you couldn't get a free skin for this mini pass, but you could get like a free glider, free cosmetics. It was super cool. I really did like it. It had like mythics, 4 skins. It had like a Kamehameha and a Ninja Cloud glider. It was super cool. So 2 new mythics, and then map changes too, and a very good collab, I would say. Okay, moving on to Chapter 3 Season 4. This season isn't that loved. It's pretty hated, honestly, and in my opinion, this season is pretty weird, honestly. The theme of it, Chrome, was just random and weird, and everything was just weird this season. First of all, let's get going to the Battle Pass of this season. This Battle Pass was honestly pretty good in my opinion. I really liked it. It had a skin called Twin, which had 2 edit styles. It had a female version and a male version, and they both looked very different. I mean, obviously, because they're both different genders, but they were so cool. The female version was such a cool version of the skin. The male version, I have never weared it, But the female one, I love it so much. And it also has a built-in emo. So the main style is that male one, and you can like have a built-in emo where he takes on like a VR headset and then just turns into a girl. It's insane. I really like it. The secret skin was the Herald, and we actually had a new Paradigm skin in that Battle Pass too, and we got Spider-Gwen, so the Battle Pass was a W for me. The updates this season was kind of lacking, honestly. I mean, we did get some new POIs, like we got Grim Gables, and then half of the map turned into Chrome, and we also got a goo gun, which throws out like slime. I don't know. Yeah, the goo gun is pretty weird, honestly. Other than that, the updates was just lacking, not really much in them. We did get a Fortnite Mirrors, and that was Fortnite Mirrors 2022. Nobody really liked that one. People, they say ever since Fortnite Mirrors 2022, Fortnite Mirrors has just been a letdown. And honestly, I kind of liked 2022 Fortnite Mirrors. It was pretty good. We got some mythics. I mean, I know it was centered around like wolves and stuff, but I like the wolf mythic where you could like turn into a wolf and then just kill people with your hands. It was pretty cool and pretty unique, I would say. And then we also got like the reality tree turned into a full on just Halloween tree. And then Grim Gables had like some kind of Fortnite Mirrors boss, and we also got a free skin. So honestly, that Fortnite Mirrors was pretty good. And then we got the worst, I would say the worst live event of history. I mean, one of them. We have gotten other pretty bad ones too, but we got one of the worst live events at the end of the season, and that was Fracture. This ended off chapter 3 and put us into chapter 4, and everybody hate this live event. So at the start, everybody was super hyped for it because it was gonna be like a 45-minute long live event. Lo and behold, we just got a cinematic, and then the rest of the live event, which was like 40 minutes, we just had to do quests. So it was a pretty disappointing live event, and the live event wasn't even labeled as a live event. It was actually called, Fortnite literally called it a social event, which I don't know what the hell that means. Okay, so the conclusion for this video, I'm just gonna say chapter 3 is one of the good chapters out there. I mean, chapter 2 and chapter 1 was obviously better than this one, but chapter 3 was still an amazing chapter in my opinion. It just had one bad season. Other than that, everything was perfect in my opinion. I miss it, and I would do everything to go back to chapter 3. Hopefully Fortnite does a Fortnite OG next year in 2025 and they bring back chapter 3, but that's highly unlikely. Anyway, hope you liked this video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, feel free to drop a like and subscribe. I'm trying to get to 100 subscribers by the end of the year, so yeah. But remember, it's only optional. If you don't want to, you of course don't have to. But if you want to, go ahead. You feel free to hit it. And I'll see you in the next video.